Hey, wouldn't you know? They actually say Lumpia wrappers on them. So, that's what I'm using. Let me wash my hands real quick, because I was thinking it, but I didn't do it. So the filling is still really warm, but who cares? Let me turn on my video. Ugh. So I don't know if you can see my face. I've been trying to get enough of a view in. Not that I want you guys looking at my ugly mug, but thought that you guys might be tired of looking at my chest. So let's get a wrapper out. I should actually have this sitting on the plate. Oh, I just tore it. I just tore the first one. That's why I wanted thicker ones. So I can already tell these are not like the thick ones I was thinking of. I mean, not just because I tore it, but it feels different. It feels a lot different. So there's the torn one. It's like confetti. Let me get another plate. Ooh, whoops. Alright. Pull these out, set them down on the plate. They're still kind of sticking on the bottom. Ooh, that did not thaw out very well. So, there goes the first three. Actually, I think it's just one. That's a shame. That's a total waste. Maybe we can fry it up or something and make like, I don't know, fried up stuff. Now I can already tell it's already shredding down to a lower layer. Let's try to get a whole one. There we go. Lame. Wouldn't have had this problem with the thicker ones I was thinking of. So, let's set those there. I'll fry them up or something. I don't really deep fry anything. In fact, these lumpia I'm rolling up, I'm going to be pan frying them in a shallow pool of oil. This one has holes in it too, but we'll work with it. So, they're not hard to roll up. I'm just going to roll up a few of them, and so you guys can see. Mix it up really well. The veggies continue to cook in the hot meat, so you probably, when you make this at home, I mean, there's no recipe really. Yeah, I had half a pound of meat stuff. I got 2 medium-sized carrots, made them into matchstick pieces. I got a zucchini, did the same thing, 1 medium zucchini. That's what I had left. I would have probably done more if I had more. Shredded Brussels sprouts, a couple handfuls, which is what, like maybe 4 or 5 ounces of cabbage, shredded cabbage would be. A little bit of salt, like a pinch of salt. I would have used black pepper, ground black pepper. Another pinch of that, maybe 2, and about 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I cooked it up, and then I also did a third of a large yellow onion. I like yellow onions. You could use white onions if you want. A lot of cooks seem to use that, but I like yellow. And 2 cloves of garlic. That's what I put in there. And I mean, you could use celery, or I was gonna get some jicama, but I'm kind of on a budget right now, so I didn't want to get too much stuff. And then, like, I mean, I would have eaten it all, but especially it's just me, and this is kind of an experiment. I don't want to get too much because I already know it works. I mean, lumpia, egg rolls, lumpia, Filipino lumpia, there's no recipe to it. You cook, especially with the ones that's cooked, and then you just fry up. You just you get your meat, you get your ground meat, and some veggies, fry them all up together, cook them all up together, and then roll them up, throw them in the freezer, and then when you're ready to party, pull them out of the freezer, let them get kind of cool, and or not cool, room temperature, and then fry them up. See, that's not gonna work out. I might have to double wrap that one because of the gaping hole. Ooh, see, it tore. So, it'll be extra thick. It's a little frustrating, but you know, I tried to save it, wasn't able to, and now I'm double wrapping it. And normally I would I should get a dish of water too, so I could seal it up. So I'll do that too. One moment. Oh, you can't even see me rolling it up. Okay. I see that now. So, you can use egg wash if you want to. I'm using water. That works just fine. I have to use my fingers. I'm going to be using to touch the food. Because I'm not, I don't work in the kitchen, but I used to. Taco Bell. And so, I mean, I don't want anyone's grubby germs on all over the food, so I try to just, even if it's just me, I try to practice good kitchen hygiene. So there's that. Let's get another one. Alright. Couple good scoops. Healthy scoops. Now here's one thing I noticed right away is if I use ground beef like I usually do, this would be spilling everywhere. I wouldn't be able to take 2 scoops and then pile it on the center. It would sort of, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just skimping on it. But this stuff sort of, this tofu, not beef, I forgot what it said in the package, beefless beef. It sticks to itself. It's a little gooey, not gooey, but there's something, there's some kind of binder in that, and it's keeping it together. So just moisten that. Why waste a good egg to make it egg wash when you just use water? I guess I could use something sticky, right? Put a little, make some kind of slurry out of flour or something. I don't know. But water seems to work okay. Let's do a couple more. Smells alright. Boy, but ground beef would smell so much better. I'll tell you that much. That's just the carnivore in me, I guess. But so I can put 2 big, basically 3 tablespoons worth of stuff. I don't have to skimp on this. And because it's cooked already, all I'm going to be doing it when I fry it up is crisping the wrapper. So there. And now I'm getting sloppy. Yeah. More power to you if you use the flimsier wrappers. Like I said, I like the thicker ones. These aren't quite as thick as the ones I'm used to using. But then again, I believe this cost me like 99 cents for the package. And the one I'm used to using is like $3. And I got 25 sheets. so I threw away like 3 of them. So I'm missing in 20 sheets where I normally would get like 12. You know, or not 20. I know it's not 20, but maybe 12 is a little bit low of a number. But I wouldn't get very many with the other package. Ugh. Why is it when you start cooking, start itching? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. All of a sudden, my nose, I want to scratch my nose and my ears and all sorts of things. I start having to not be able to use my hands, my fingers. That's a psychological thing. You hear little snorting sounds? That's my dog. He's sitting on the table, hoping I'll drop some stuff. But of course, I never drop anything. I'm the dad who sends his boy to the birthday party with carrot sticks. That's the analogy I like to use. And I did know a kid. There was a kid in my high school whose parents were so hippie that he didn't have his first fast food burger until he was junior in high school. He was just some kid I knew, but he was really good friends with friends of mine. So, and one day they did like a mission type thing, and they snuck him out of the house, said they're going to go study, and they took him to Burger King. So he had his first, or no, they took him to Hot 'n Now. If you guys can remember Hot 'n Now, which is like Taco Bell's burger joint. We had one of those in Medford where I grew up. And they took him there because the burgers were like 50 cents. And they bought him like a couple of burgers. I mean, we were high school kids. We had no money. So, but oddly enough, this kid he had rich parents, right? So, yep, had his first burger. And now I seen him as an adult. He was a skinny guy too. I seen him as an adult, and I don't know, maybe it's just in his genetics, but he plumped up pretty good. But you know what? Whatever. Yeah. And well, he rebelled. I'm sure he got to like experimentation and things. Very talented guy, bright, and had his first burger when he was almost old enough to smoke legally. So, yep. This stuff sort of smells like... Now, some of the smell I'm getting is like from the tamari, but, or the soy sauce. But, it kind of reminds me of like a cup of soup, cup of noodles. And the texture was like that of the meat that you get in there. So, I don't know. Supposedly real beef, dehydrated or whatever, but you only get crumbs anyways. And that's what the smell is kind of like. So I have 6 now. I think I'll be able to, I think I'll be able to wrap. Let's see, 6. Yeah, I'll probably get 10 out of this. So anyways, it's probably been like, what, 10, 15 minutes now? You guys don't want to watch me roll up crap and blab on about stuff. So I'm going to finish wrapping up my lumpia, and just thank you guys for watching. And I will try to have some more exciting Filipino things. There was one guy I used to watch. He did Filipino Food Fridays, and shortly after I started watching the guy, he just sort of dropped off of YouTube. George Panajon, thank you for Filipino Food Fridays. I think that's your title. I mean, you have the personality. I don't think anyone can match you in your personality on the tube. Hopefully you'll come back with your own channel. I think you guest on your friends' channels. I don't know which ones they are, but I see the comments in some of your older videos. And anyways, I will be doing my own series of Filipino food stuff, where you kind of learn how to cook through a particular cookbook, and you follow the recipes, and that's great and all, but I kind of take issue with with authentic Filipino cooking, it's not the healthiest stuff. So I tend to like cut back in sugar and salt and all those things. I do indulge in the salty dipping sauces and things, but the main dish I tend to try to make a little bit healthier, less unhealthy. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll try to have more cooking videos in the near future. Bye.